children, today we will be learning about the seed, its structure and also the germination of the seed. How it will grow to a new plant. Let's see. A seed is the part of a plant from which new plants grow. You have seen different kinds of seeds. Seeds will be having different shape, size and weight. Suppose if you take a sesame seeds, it will be less than 1 gram. It will be very small in size and also of different shape. Whereas if you take a coconut seed, it will be heavy, weighing around 2 kilograms. So if you see, the different seeds will be having different color, shape, size and weight. Some seeds will split into 2 halves, whereas some seeds will not. Pulses, mango, bean and pea will split into 2 halves. Some, like rice, maize, corn, wheat, will not split into 2 halves at all. They will be as it is. If we see the structure of a seed, what will be inside? As we have learnt, there will be a baby plant inside the seed called an embryo. Embryo will be covered by seed leaves and seed coat. When the seed is split into 2, suppose if it is a dicot seed, it will be splitting into 2. Then you can see there is a seed coat outside, that is the outer layer, and inside there will be seed leaves. Inside seed leaves you will find a baby plant that is called embryo. Seed coat will be protecting the seed from water, from insects and also from harsh weather. So seed coat will be protecting the seed always. We saw a tiny hole above the scar, a small hole above the scar, which will be providing water to the seed. 2 jars we will take now, A and B. In one we will add dried beans and in other we will add dried beans as well as water to it. We will wait for few hours. Let's see what will happen. The seeds have absorbed the water and swollen up in jar A, and in B the seeds are as it is. You can see the seed with a scar here. The scar is the part where the seed is attached to the fruit. When it is sown in the soil, the seed leaves will come out, and the tiny leaves what will sprout out is nothing but the seed leaves which will come out. So the seed leaves will be providing the food to the embryo. Slowly the root and the tiny shoot will start. So the tiny or the baby root is called radicle and the shoot, the baby shoot, is called plumule. When the leaves will start growing, the seed leaves which was growing earlier will fall down because the leaves will take care of the food. The seed coat protects the embryo in adverse condition. Plants give us food like cereals, pulses, vegetables and fruits. Sugar and oil too are obtained from plants. Plants provide us wood, fibers, rubber, gum, tea and coffee. Plants supply us with life-giving oxygen too. Here, life on earth cannot exist without plants because we are interdependent. How a new plant can grow from seeds? As I told you, when the seeds are sown in the soil, they will start sprouting. So, for the embryo, who will be providing the food? The seed leaves will be providing the food until the embryo grows a baby shoot or baby root. Here, if we see the parts of it in detail, Then we can see seed coat, cotyledons, tiny shoot, tiny root. So these four parts will be there in the seeds. Seed coat. This is the outer layer of the seed. You can see here, which is brown in color, is nothing but the seed coat. The seed coat will be protecting the seed, seed leaves, as well as embryo. And even it will be protected by insects and harsh weather. So, this is the outermost layer of the seed. You can say this is the first layer of the seed when it is cut open. Inside seed coat, there will be two leaves in dicot seeds. That is, if you split into two, if it is two leaves, then it is dicot seed. If you can't cut like rice, maize, wheat, then it will be monocot seed. Here when you split into two or cut into two, then you will find two leaves or one leaf, then it is called cotyledon or cotyledons. Cotyledons are also called as seed leaves or seed leaf. What is the function of cotyledons? Cotyledons will be providing food and water to the embryo. They will be protecting the embryo until the baby root will grow. Even until the baby shoot grows up and gives out a leaf. Here you can see a baby root is growing, that is called as radicle. Baby root or tiny root, it is called as radicle. And you can see a small shoot is growing from the embryo. This is called plumule. What this is called? Plumule. This is nothing but tiny shoot or baby shoot. Tiny root come out from the seed coat. These roots grow downward towards the gravity. Always the roots will go down because of gravity as well as in search of water until they get the water. In cactus, the roots will be going down deep inside to get water. Tiny shoot comes out of the seed coat. Shoot grows upward towards sunlight because they have to prepare their food and they want sunlight. So, they will be growing up. Types of seeds. Here, two kinds of seeds are there. Those are dicot seeds and monocot seeds. Dicot seeds means when you split a seed, you will get two halves or two leaves. Some plants like grams, peas and beans have two seed leaves. That's why those are called as dicot seeds. Two cotyledons will be there. If you split open the bean, then you can find the two leaves. Those are called as dicot leaves. Whereas you can see here the beans or the pulse, it is taken, and then if you just cut open the seed, you will find two seed leaves. Inside there will be embryo and it will be taken care by seed leaves. You can see here there are two leaves, isn't it? So what is monocot seeds now? Monocot seeds means seeds of some plants like wheat, maize and rice have one seed leaf and are called monocot seeds. These you cannot split into two. It will be one, so that's why it is called as monocot. See, this is how it will be when you see under the microscope. Seed coat will be, seed leaf will be there, and also embryo will be there within monocot seed. Here you can see cotyledon or the seed leaf, which is single. That's why these are called as monocot seed. Means only one cotyledon is there. You can see even an embryo which is growing to a tiny root or a baby root, which is also called as radicle, and a tiny shoot also called as plumule. So tiny root is called as radicle, tiny shoot is called as plumule. Seed germination. How the germination will happen? The development of a seed into seedling is called germination. Seedling means a baby plant. Air, moisture or water and warmth, sunlight or the condition are necessary for germination. Means to grow a seed need proper air, proper water and proper sunlight. Then only a seed can grow into a beautiful plant. Air. A germination seed needs air to breathe. Children, plants do breathe, isn't it? So what they will be breathing? They will be taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. Moisture or water. Water makes the seed coat soft, that helps the baby plant to break the seed open and come out. Warmth or sunlight is needed for the cells of the seed to become active. How we will get energy from the sunlight, even the plants will get energy or the seedling will get energy from the sunlight. Seed germination you can see here. Suppose if you take a seed and sow in the soil, after few days the sprout will come out. That is a radicle, baby root will start growing and it will come out. How it can come out? Because the seed leaves will be providing food to the embryo and tiny hole will be providing water, and slowly the shoot will come out. Those are nothing but the seed leaves. The seed leaves will start growing out as a shoot. Slowly the roots will grow big and the leaves will be formed. When the leaves are formed, the seed leaves stop giving food to the embryo because the leaves will be preparing its own food. The seed coat and the seed leaves will wither after many days and the plant starts growing big. I hope you have understood about the structure of the seed, germination of the seed and how it grows. Thank you, children.